Good afternoon, folks. Phil Gallagher of ThrabenU here for a Monster Train run. Today we are doing a viewer-submitted challenge. Of Final Shard, your Pyre starts the run with Fragile and Damage Shield 2. Protect the Pyre, you start with 3 different Pyre-related artifacts. So your Pyre ends up with plus 40 health, plus 15 attack, and 15 armor on it. And Sacrificial, apply Fragile to the first friendly unit summoned each turn. So in other words, if the unit gets damaged at all, it dies. We should probably put these trials on the screen. So this is a custom challenge. Looking at Fragile Pyre. Pyre plus damage, armor, fragile units. I think that'll be... Hey Nathan, welcome. I think that's going to look good. I'm going to go ahead and go to the next screen in just a second here, and then I'll make sure the spacing looks okay on that. Okay. So, I don't know that I want to random this one because of this, like, fragile unit thing. It kind of sounds to me like I want to have Umbra as one of my clans so that I can use, like, make morsels fragile instead of my primary units. That seems kind of important. Fine and Andy, thank you very much for your continued support, as well as the donation to make this run possible. Yeah, so I think to dance around Fragile, I want Umbra as one of my clans. And I also want to make sure that I have a decent amount of DPS somehow. Because the Pyre doesn't get to take very many hits, so I need to be killing most units pretty consistently. So, how do I do that? That was terrible. That was a terrible pun. For those of you listening along on the YouTube VOD later, it was, how do you make Magic the Gathering stir fry in a plains walk? Alright. I think I want Umbra as the secondary clan. I don't know that... Well, maybe I want the Monstrous Champ. Maybe the Monstrous Champ is really good. Like, go like Umbra Melting, and then I have a whole bunch of different units that I can dance around the Fragile with. Maybe let's do that the other way. Melting Umbra, and then I can get the Accumulator Champion and do well. It was a real groaner, but like truly one of your better ones. We have maybe a slightly below average starter deck. I don't think drafts are going to be particularly good, although there's something that gets rid of fragile, so like there's that. I don't mind packed morsels. I don't mind intent on death. So like these are good. This is eh. And I think I'm actually gonna start with my champion this time. Like I really want the accumulator champion, and if I'm gonna miss out on that, I want to know. Okay, I have the accumulator champion. They try to tempt me with the sketches of salvation, but I've been offered Light's Gift. Um, Given my like dregs and drafts and train stewards, sketches is very bad right now. We're not quite far enough into the run where like I've purged some stuff so it's actually good, and I don't think I want to like gamble on Shadow Siege this whole time. Uh, Fine and Andy, that'll be one of those things that I'm not gonna find out this run. Okay. So I don't want you to kill something. But I also want things to be dying. This is weird because Fragile is going to result in this thing getting a damage shield if I play anything in front and let it die. So this turn probably looks like... Oh god, and if I play this draft, I'm going to get a damage shield when I kill myself on spikes. Interesting. Okay. The Pyre has armor. This is like fine, probably. Uh yeah. Eh. I don't I don't love anything that's going on here. Maybe I just like somehow kill on the bottom floor and everything is okay. But like this sure looks bad. Behind, in front? I think behind. Oh no, this is 54 damage. I wonder if I just like lost the run on fight one. Lifesteal morsel? Lifesteal morsel? Lifesteal morsel? Lifesteal morsel? Shit! Dead? Probably dead. We're gonna try that one again. Same combo. This is like a much better starting deck. Like, holy crap, this deck is good. Oh, I can't. I just can't. The magic power means that mind collapses are good. I wonder if I take Dark Calling since I have double entombed explosives. That's kind of interesting. No, I'm going to return morsels too much of the time. Let's just take Accumulator. Yeah, I don't expect this to be a like we're gonna get it the first time challenge by any stretch of the imagination. Do I get to take this trial? Trial seems hard. These work pretty awkwardly, don't they, against this? Mind collapses enemy units only, I believe. Yes. So what's gonna happen is like this is gonna attack, kill an entombed explosive. It's gonna get a damage shield, and then this does nothing. Um, Real unfortunate. Ah. Actually, I've never had this come up before. In which order do triggers happen? Is it enemy units trigger and then my units trigger? It probably is. Hmm. I guess I can find out, right? Like I can play this and then see what the damage looks like. Yeah, it looks like no damage, so that's getting a damage shield as of right now. So now what I want to do is put this morsel in front to block for that. Play this here, and then I guess we'll play another one of these in front. Thank you, Mind Collapse. Yeah, and enemy triggers we can just confirmed happen before allied triggers. This is fine because of the Pyre armor. I would like to play the dregs that I draw next turn down here. I think that does it. That basically does it. Gain 9 damage. I'm gonna kill you with a Mind Collapse. We'll take that Ember to the next realm. This was not the one that had intent on death, right? I think I want to stay away from this burnout stuff. Maybe pick up a molded at some point. I'll pick up a molten encasement gladly. Mind Collapse or Space Prism. Mind Collapse. Double Barrel Daedalus. I'm very happy with either one of these units right now. Wickless Baron goes together with the Champ to make a very strong floor, but Crucible Collector is a, like, great standalone unit. I'm probably just gonna take this because, like, that's probably how we beat Seraph. But it's kind of awkward because, like, I'm getting another Umbra banner here, which means I might be offered another Gorge unit. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I like the look of this. Hey, Ripple Cheap, congrats on your top 8. That's a monster of a Crucible Collector. Ripple Cheap, I'm guessing we're gonna find out. Let's see. So this is 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 of our 15 armor if we just let everything go to the Pyre. I think this is fine. Oh, fuck, Fragile! Okay. Um, yep, okay. Okay. Um, cool. Not cool. Not cool at all. I can still maybe get myself out of this one, but, like, big oof. Like, need draws to be good now. That qualifies as a good draw. I think I need this DPS. You can hang out here to die. The Pyre has 15 armor. I don't think we lose. 11 armor remaining. Yeah, we're okay. Right, so attack for 8. All of these die. Attack for 3. That's exactly my 11 armor. God, why is Entombed Explosive so bad against... Oh no, this is the incant die unit. This is fine. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Now we can maybe take double Train Steward on bottom. Stealth. No, this is 50 damage, so I can let another unit die here. Okay, that scales the champ up more. You can be fragile. You can be health per champ. Yep, champ's good. Okay, have to keep fragile on my mind. It is a miracle we're still alive. Um, Molded seems great to bring back these 3 units. How many mind collapses is too many mind collapses? Is 4 too many mind collapses for double barrel Daedalus? 4 is a lot of mind collapses. Let's assume 4 is too many and like not. Would I like to duplicate Crushing Demise or Crucible Collector? The thing about duplicating a Crucible Collector is that the second one would mean that I'm kind of operating on 3 different floors. And that makes the Crushing Demise that I already have worse. Also, like, this is a very nice sized unit. But I don't think I have very good DPS right now. Like, I'm essentially going to have 2 big units in the next fight, and then, like, a decent amount of utility. And as the run goes long, if we don't solve that problem, we're going to need Crushing Demise. So I think I just duplicate that here. Pyre health, unfortunately, is not all that good. Ah, restore Pyre health. No? Also no? Yeah, not the best. Well, a lot of caverns are going to be kind of rough, fine and Andy, because like there's also multiple events like the treasure chest one and the unit upgrade one that have you pay Pyre health, and I can't actually do that successfully. Not the best opening hand. We'll live with it. Fragile. Dreg. Reg. Here, that's fragile. Rector Flicker. Mind Collapse. I guess we'll play this up top. Mind Collapse that. Well, this can be fragile, and that's like not a big deal. Fragile that. Play that. Mind Collapse that. Oh god, small floor. I've made a terrible mistake. It's fine. It's fine. I'll probably win this fight anyway. Yeah, fine and Andy. That event is not great in my mind. Totally agree. Attack, 50, attack, dead. This is actually like totally fine, right? Like I'm scaling up the champ a whole bunch. Let's see. Attack 50, attack, dead, attack, dead. Champ gets big. Okay. That occurs. I don't love this. Woo! So good. Okay, what does next turn look like? Get this down to 6, 3, 6. Yeah, this can die next turn. That's fine. And this can burn out next turn. That's fine. A small floor. Mind collapse. So good. So good. You are fragile. You get me another kill here. You do that thing. You can check the spreadsheets. I don't think there's an upgrade event to that one. I think you just like need to have an ungodly amount of energy from something like Kindle or Unbroken Horn for it to just really show off and be great. Yeah. So this morsel can be fragile, I guess. Watsy Watsy's doing interesting things these days. Very, very interesting things. Good morsel? Better morsel? Like one lifesteal is pretty clutch. Yeah, whatever. This is still worth 29 damage. Oh, you count as dying, so you scale the champ up. I see. I see. Then we're good. Fine and Andy submitted this. It is a custom challenge. Okay, I bungled that fight a little bit, as has been the case for like 2 of these 3 fights, but I got there anyway. Wickless recruitment is interesting because it can remove fragile. So, like, that's really cool. Is this a run where Formless Child is good, or is this a run where Formless Child clunks up my deck like Formless Child usually does? Feels like I'm just gonna like return these with plus 40 attack and awkward. Feels like I'm taking card draw since I have a billion Mind Collapse for Slay triggers. Do we have Sap Seraph? I do have Sap Seraph. Yeah, I'm gonna take a Wickless recruitment then. That's a card. That's a card. I wonder now that I have this if I'm supposed to take capacity. Because if I take capacity in some runs, Rector Flicker can go on the same floor as this, which is an unhealthy amount of upgrades. Is that cute or good? Feels both. I'm gonna take card draw now and capacity next time. Things could change. Like I could get like some blazing bolts and stuff that make me want to have more resources available. But like, man, let's find a large stone. Multi-strike is a thing. Yeah, Dripfall is insanely good in my deck. I can go to another Merchant of Steel next floor. So I can go ahead and take the multi-strike here and roll for large stone next floor. Just means that the Legion like super sucks in the short term. Fragile isn't a debuff. Boo. Damage shield 2. Good here. It's okay here, but I'm going to save money. I don't know whether or not I'll be able to beat this trial. I would like to have a lot of money for this shop. Because large stone is real important. +6 attack on these back units is kind of awkward, but whatever. Why would I need a Mind Collapse on turn 1, huh? Why would I need that? Pyre also has damage shield too. Maybe it'll work out. There's so much incoming damage that I might just need to feed this. Why would I need a Mind Collapse? Why would I need a Mind Collapse? That is fragile. That's going in front. This kills 2 of the units. The fact that like my crushing demises are very bad this fight because I'm not drawing Mind Collapse is also like real rough. Okay, I have a Mind Collapse, so I'm not dead. There's 1 damage shield remaining here. So I can get rid of one of these. Actually, I have multiple different ways to get rid of one of these, huh? We can go molded for this. Play this here. Play this here. Oh, that didn't actually gain me too much, did it? A little unfortunate. Okay. Oh, I really wanted to do that there for some reasons. Uh-oh. What does this do? Aha! Alright, I need mind collapses quite badly. Okay. $50 on this means that you get the kill on that. And you don't do damage, which is great. Stealth here is cool. Mind collapse here is very cool. And then this is a little bit more short-term damage, and these will burn out. Okay. I have more or less recovered. This is great. 12. Not quite. Please hit the back one. Nice! I guess we need to, like, feed you, right? This first lifesteal morsel here is very good. And then our generic morsels can go there. You can just die, and this is worth 3 damage. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Thank you, Mind Collapse, for being absolute bros. Yeah. Nobody say anything. Nobody say anything. It's fine. Stealth better than 50 damage? Stealth is probably better than 50 damage. I can't see how much damage my champ has. I'm going to assume that 2 hits is more than that, yeah. Attack, dead, damage shield. Ooh, lifesteal. Is that lifesteal relevant here? No, you full heal after 1. Let's just do this here. That guarantees that I have the fight 1. Okay, for real though, can I remove fragile? Can't remove fragile. Sucks! We're gonna check and see if fragile gets slowed down, or passed down. It does not. Alright, haven't played this one perfectly, but it was like totally fine. Intent on death for the Legion of Wax seems great. Happily pick that up. Now we just need to find a large stone. Fine and Andy, remember that our Legion of Wax has no upgraded health yet. The dream! The dream! Well, Bogglesworth, the thing is, though, that we kind of need these dregs and the shade splitters to be things that can be fragile on our setup turn. So there's that. It feels like Spell Shield is fine. It shuts off my Mind Collapses, but that's 3 cards. That is correct. The clones are not fragile. 33% chance of greatness. You are a bit of a nuisance. I believe that I have learned my lesson about doing dumb things with Fragile. Mm, this is a small floor. This is very bad. Man, 3 of them right in a row. Man, I wish I would have realized this was a small floor so that I played this here and then I have Legion of Wax top. I think I lost the run because of that. I don't know how ideal. No, no, I didn't lose the run. But it's bad. I think I get nothing I think I get nothing out of this turn other than knocking spell shields off of this, like, out of one of these units. Maybe should have played this front last turn so that I could, like, have an effective molded target. Um, yeah, this is not great. Imagine what it would be like to have a Legion of Wax. Okay, damage shields happen before armor. Nice. Okay. Things are fine. Legion doesn't fit. That's what happened to Legion. I want to redraw this. I want to redraw this. Yeah, I need capacity after the next fight, so that doesn't happen again. So we go Entombed Explosives, Intent on Death It to nuke a creature. Uh, Shade Splitter twice. There's +3 power, so I can take a Spell Shield either way. Damage Shield is great here. This is great here. We'll take a Spell Shield off of that. Oh my god, I do no damage. Dead? Still one Spell Shield here. Alright, so there's damage shield 1 and 15 armor. So this is damage shield. That goes to the Pyre. This kills the Pyre. Uh, do I have outs? Or no, this thing has 32 left. Or hold on, 95 plus 40 is 135 minus 73 is 62. So getting an attack morsel and removing burnout from it doesn't do it. Yeah, this has damage shield 2. Dead? Yeah, I'm just dead. Losing out on all this damage from Legion of the Wax lost me the run. So this needed to be played here so that I could Legion top floor, and I just didn't realize that. Because, like, this was the first fight with Large Stone. Okay. Oh, like, it's very easy if I just flip-flop the units. Like, very, very easy. And I never restart fights in this game. It's just, like, not the way that I play the game. Like if you play just about any fight a second time after like learning what you learned the first time, like it's exponentially easier. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Fine, Andy. I think we win the entire thing with that previous deck if I make it through that fight. Like the deck was getting very strong. Like multi-strike, Legion of Wax, Intent on Death. Like we're in a very, very good place to win the run from there. Um, I just made a mistake and blew it. Like that one was on me. Ooh. Shade Lamp is clutch. That's like always going to give me something to get fragile for. Eh, we don't have burnout extenders. Sure don't. Yeah, didn't we have two crushing demise though? Like we've got a real chance there. Why are these so good against tomb units? Why are there no morsels in my opening hand? Why is there nothing that can kill anything? Okay. Eh. Fine, Andy, you do make a good point there. This is awkward. Right. Sure love giving all of these units damage shield that I'm trying to kill. Results in me getting a whole bunch of cards, huh? Full? Full. Yeah, maybe I don't need morsels and dregs. This stealth, this is also stealth. Yes. A large dreg. I don't have room for. But I still probably play it anyway. Front with you. And armor remaining, so I'm good. Are we just on like the infinite stealth challenge against Cleanse Seraph? No. Uh, assume one of these is okay. Assume this is good. Hope I'm not against double barrel Daedalus. I am like a dog to double barrel Daedalus right now. Okay, good. Not the best upgrades. Uh, I hold out for Crucible Gorger instead, or do I have to take this? I don't really want to take this. I really want Crucible Gorger instead. I just don't think Crucible Warden is going to be strong enough when my Rector isn't doing DPS. I'm gonna try to take a Morsel Master here. These upgrades are not great with these units. Like, multi-striking one of these is decisively eh. Yeah. So I'm good with giving this a little extra HP. I think I just want to roll. They're not what I'm looking for. Those were bad upgrades. Those were very bad upgrades on both halves. This run is starting out very sketchy. Yeah, at this point I'm taking that trial, and if I die, I get to start over. So the issue with our like putting multi-strike on the scaling creature right now is that our champ sucks. Our champ has 10 health. Our champ doesn't do damage. So we're gonna need this to tank for the champ in a lot of scenarios. So I don't think we get to do that. And we didn't get offered the 25 HP upgrade that we wanted for this to make it into an acceptable tank. Just like all in all, very rough. Opening hand is also pretty atrocious. Man, not having any direct damage spells in the deck, uh, real rough here. Can't make that fragile. The duplicated one is also fragile, kind of as expected. Need more damage. Oh, yuck. Okay, that happened. Wait, do I just let you die? I get you right back. I guess there's like very little cost at 3, 6, 9, 12, and you burn out. Yeah. Need to kill one of these two units. Guess I will do that like this. I really wanted to be playing more things on this floor, though. I guess the lifesteal one also does it. This one still has an attack value. Great. Then I have like morsels I'm going to reform. I don't necessarily have to add more things to the pool. And no back unit manipulation is brutal. Sweep also means that I don't get much this turn out of my bottom floor, unfortunately. This does some stuff. Ooh, this one does have 10 health. That's very good. Great. Molded Dripfall. Dripfall doesn't really do anything right now. That's insane. Probably need the molded more right now. Nope. I took my water bottle to refill it, and I didn't actually refill it. One sec. Okay. Um, Duplication. Don't have an amazing unit to duplicate, but I kind of want this, and going to the Merchant of Magic isn't exactly insane yet. I'd be looking at like cost reduction on making of a morsel as the best thing that I can get there for the most part. Um, Swing for another good unit. If I wanted another one of these, I would just duplicate the one that I have. Lady's okay with the Rector Flicker, but like I don't know that I want to play that dangerous game. I'm just gonna skip this, try to hit something good here. Either Railforger's Hammer or History of the World. +3 on one floor is kind of interesting because I can be very good at building a super floor. I like the options that the super floor gives me. You're really taking another unupgraded, well, single upgraded Wickless Baron? It looks like it. Wait, yeah, that'll work. So just send me the mutators or like otherwise a short description of what you want me to do uh, when you donate there. So it's $12 to set up a viewer challenge of your choice. I'm gonna actually duplicate the Morsel Master here Because I can see Morsel Master going on like a floor with my Harvest unit and then on a floor with a Gorge unit a little bit later. Um, I think there's a lot of times where I die in this fight, if I'm being honest. Like, I have not been offered a single card that can shoot a unit, so poor bomb placement may just kill me. Now let's go 1, 2, 3. Need the HP here for the immediate future. 2, 3, 4, 5. I can still go Magma Morsel bottom. Fine and Andy, that is on my to-do list for Monday. Uh, so just like as an aside, one of my goals for next week is to, I think I have yeah, I have 3 more Magic streams to do. So next week I'm looking to empty the last 3 Magic donations that I have, and then redo my services stuff. So I haven't forgotten. That's on the to-do list. Do I let you die again? I think I let you die again. Oh, and I can still eat another one here. Yeah, I worried about this sort of thing. Put these in front is totally fine. Ooh, fragile. We're just like morsel aggro. I guess I just let you burn out. Put some more stats on you. Rude. Stealth. Stealth seems good. Multiple morsel miners there. I still just want more HP here. 6. I think that's just fine. I guess you can actually like sit here and do some damage. I'll feed you. You can be big morsel. It's weird that these morsels are starting to like add up into real amounts of damage. I would like multiple morsel miners for this floor, for sure. I want multiple HP here for sure. Awkward. Stealth. Whatever, I let you die. You're gonna eat these whatever morsels I play there now. Forgot you were reformed. That's fine, I guess. Can come back with an attack value in case you live through something. Not doing as much as I might have liked against Daedalus here. This can be fragile. This is a bunch of HP. This is a decent amount of oh man, that's so much damage. Yeah, fine and Andy, like, in playing this deck, I'm all like, everything does not feel good, and then like in practice, like I just am making infinite morsels. Like between the Shade Splitter and, or sorry, the Shade Lamp and my Reform, it's like I'm drawing a crap ton of extra cards. These are both insane pickups. I'm gonna take the Shroud Spike, I think. So like the thing about Endless is that like if I get a very large Wickless Baron or Morsel Master, I can play it each floor going up, which is really strong. But Shroud Spike, that's a broken card. Not looking for any of these. I try not to take Alloyed Construct unless my run is in danger of dying. It's just really hard to keep alive. I'm gonna try to be picky. We're gonna take capacity so I can eat a billion morsels. We want this banner, and we want to upgrade a very good Gorge unit right here. That's the plan. Wax Snuffer, you say. Wax Snuffer. Wax Snuffer seems okay. Fuck. We have the space for Shadow Siege, but no real ability to generate that much Ember. Uh, I need a unit challenge. Perils of production. Hells, banners. I don't think I could take a volatile gauge. Crowd spike on an ember morsel. I don't think I can make this unit realistically work. Like, it's a shame. I'm so good in terms of space for it. Like, I need to go here to upgrade the units that I have, which means I miss out on an artifact. And if I spend big here, I don't know, maybe I don't win this run without taking the Shadow Siege. Doesn't feel good. It's also a shame we didn't get offered Accumulator here. Nope. Feels like a nope, with these being the units that are restoring all of their health. I'm a little slow to get set up. I don't know, maybe I can because I have Entombed Explosives. No, I have one Entombed Explosives. Yeah. I don't think I get to take this. Hell, thank you very much for the support. Then again, so these things get to the Pyre, they hit the Pyre for damage shields. So the first two of these things that get to the Pyre get healed for hit for damage shields, so I only need to kill 2 light harnessers over the course of the fight. Make this challenge work? Okay. Let's try. Oops. I was sitting there thinking to myself, I need to play a morsel first so that this exact thing doesn't happen. Nice! Everything is fine. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Take Ember here. This one can just burn out. I can just play it on the top floor and fish for something better. Okay, looks good. So let's go multiple stacks of lifesteal here. Those can be fragile. Play Harvest Duder here. Play Morsel Master behind. I think I win the fight on floor 2. Let's do that. Oh, this gets a kill on that if I play this here. But you can go to the Pyre and take a damage shield, and that's totally fine. Let's scale HP up on this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go 7 to 8. This is a very weird challenge. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Oh, let's see. So I can play you in front and have you die? Yeah, that's fine. All these, like, effective cards I'm drawing. Kind of insane. Yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. Stack lifesteal up an unhealthy amount here. Wall. Murder, 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 murder. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Accept this, or fish for another morsel. Fish for another morsel. The thing that I've realized this fight is I still have a bunch of train stewards in my deck. That's what I've realized. Morsel Miner. That wasn't even very unfair, and it was still, like, incredibly good. Non-boss, right? Non-boss. Just checking. Ah! I killed it! But, oh. Oh my god. Flickers liquor! The Shadow Siege dream is real. House with Wickless Baron? The combo? Can't mess up the Shadow Siege. That's true. Going unit upgrades here, and I maybe need to do card removes here. If I'm, like, randomly making this free, like, maybe this is fine. Like, this is in the entire run, this is the first thing I've been offered to take care of back units, so I probably need to take it. Oh, holy hell, I am a good feast deck. Quick multi-strikes Shadow Siege is the dream. Large Stone Shadow Siege? Oh, right, I can't large stone a Shadow Siege. You can't go above 6 capacity, I don't think. I wonder if I can large stone a morsel master since I have history of the world. Seems okay, but not incredible. We're now maybe going to the floor 7 Merchant of Steel or the floor 8 Merchant of Steel. Probably the floor 8 Merchant of Steel. We maybe go to the floor 7 one because it's connected to card remove though. I don't think we want to burn out a tomb because the first time we play it, we want the tomb to get hit and die. And then the second time, we want it to have burnout 1 so that it dies immediately as well. I don't think we want to Wickstone that. Nice event, game! That's the second cavern event we've had that did literally nothing. I think I'm going to pay for some card removes. I think it's 2. And then we probably go here to remove the other 2 train stewards, and then we'll go from there. So it's these things. So I think they spawn in 4s. So if I did absolutely nothing, it would be like 8, 16. Awkward challenge. Because like if one of these gets through, I need the Pyre to have armor. And I have exactly 1 card that helps me deal with a unit that slips by my initial wave O enemies. Gold's important. Hello, Shadow Siege, and welcome. So this hand becomes play molded for nothing, subsuming blade, and then I get turn 1 Shadow Siege. Guaranteed. So the damage shield happens before the armor, so I want to hit one of these. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. Just like maybe let you die. This is weird. I'd kind of like to use you to kill. So maybe I play you mid and let you burn out. Get another kill on a creature. You can hang out here. You can take some damage. Shadow Siege is not going to need any help here. You can be fragile. You can tank here. You can go here. You can go here. You can come play on this floor. I'll have room for you all in a minute. You can die to burnout. All right, good stuff. I'm going to want to split my units up a little bit more than this. I want more room to play morsels than what I have now. Life steal. Lol, 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 lol. Yeah, okay. So multiple stacks of life steal there. We'll take this here. Gives us kills on a crap ton more units. Not the best feast. Yep, that's fine. Do I have anyone else I even want to feed? No. Yeah, we want to split up units a touch more than this, I guess, normally. I don't know, maybe something like this works, and then I get Crushing Demise for the last floor. I guess this set of lifesteal can go here. Morsel miners can go here. Yeah, like I need more room for stuff. Like I can keep going like so much harder than what I'm going right now. I don't know, maybe I'll feed a molten encasement just for giggles. No, I that's a hypothetical. We would like a crushing demise. All right, for shits and giggles, I'm going to see how big of a molten encasement I can make up here. Just like casually eating morsels. Casual eating. Eat. Everything's just dying. Eh, eh, eh. This is interesting, but Flicker's Liquor just kind of makes it so that Ember is not a big deal. This is a really good card with Flicker's Liquor. Yeah, I just need to spread my units out a little bit more next fight, I think. Still think card removes are very good. I also want to take some Shade Splitters out of my deck pretty badly. Petty Theft is actually a really good pickup here. I guess Heaven's Gold is too. Actually, all of these are like totally fine. But like Petty Theft is something that like would probably get an upgrade if I pick it up. It also like fills a need of my role, which is to like deal with problematic backline units. I'm totally good with that. Plus 10 magic power. We'll start on petty theft there. I'm not even sure if it is worth reducing cost on my spells. I make my spells free such a huge portion of the time. I don't think I'm going to Emberstone things. That might be greedy, but how I'm going to play it. Hold over. Hold over Feast. Hold over Excavation Eruption. Hold over Subsuming Blade. I think Holdover Feast is like very actively dumb in this deck. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna be a coward. I'm gonna be a little bit of a coward. I don't think I need to reduce the cost of a making of a morsel. Like, it's been free pretty much all the time. Stealth thing can be fragile. Harvest Man, you're in. Rector dude, get in here. This is slightly awkward, but gives me morsels. So this is the Shadow Siege floor. I'm not sure that I want to play this card. I don't want to like feed this morsels. I think I'm just gonna like let it go. I can play it in front for next turn preemptively. No, then it eats morsels. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna not. I don't want to be stacking stealth. Not on my to-do list. Also let you die here. Yeah, there we go. That blocks everything. Now you can do a thing. Hold on, why are you dying? Fragile. Right. Attack, smash, attack, smash, attack. Okay. Whatever. Harvest triggers are harvest triggers. Man, stealth is like actively bad for me. This is like hilarious. I hope this statue doesn't get me killed. I kind of feel like I need to play some stuff up here to like get rid of this statue. Because like this unit, this unit, this unit, some of these are going to make it up there. I think this is best played there. One of these with more health, I think, goes on the bottom. Right here. One of these with lower health goes on the top. That represents a lot of damage down here. And we're full. Alright. So did that take both damage shields? That took both damage shields, but I think I'm good for the rest of the fight now. God, how is the stealth still here? Okay. Oh, but you can get hit, so it's fine. And it's so weird that, like, this stealth is, like, bad for me. Oh! So, like, I want this unit to be doing the tanking, and it's, like, it's been making it very awkward for me to, like, feed appropriately. I see no problem with Flicker. Flicker's okay in my book. Well, damage. Getcha. Stack the hell out of lifesteal on bottom. Also, like, come on, Feast. Come on, Shroud Spike. I've been waiting. I've been waiting so patiently for you. Give me that lifesteal. How many lifestealers are in there? One. Fuck it, why not? Aww. Morsel Miner. Crowd Spike for 5. We're scaling up okay, I would say. Morsel Miner, Lifesteal Duder, Peace. Yeah, I don't care about stealth. You can hit me. I also suspect that Shadow Siege is not going to get a turn on the playground. I haven't done the math, but this has 175 health. Like, this feast is so insane. Like, I'm just kind of like doing this out of curiosity now. Like, holy cow, look at how big this harvest unit got. This deck makes so many morsels that I'm questioning whether or not I need to pick up Shroud Mitosis. I'm still going to do it, but that's a statement in and of itself. So the thing about Shroud Mitosis, yeah, fine, Andy, that's exactly what I was thinking when I did that, was that it is very good with the Shadow Siege, allowing it to pick up multiple lifesteal morsels. We also have a big floor from History of the World. I can maybe duplicate an upgraded Shadow Siege. Touch later. Wonder if it's okay for me to remove dregs. I didn't really play dregs that whole flight. Fight. Alright, we found multi-strike for Shadow Siege. In case we end up playing one of these out again, I want a plus HP upgrade here. Yeah, I really just want to be returning morsels every turn. I think I can remove some combination of Shade Splitters and Dregs and make the deck better. So my Morsel's coming back with increasingly higher attack power is cool, but my Rector actually being able to take some hits against Seraph is maybe more relevant. I think I do a little mix and match here. Gonna remove one of both. No. No. This like kills so many morsels in this fight. Let's not muck around with that. Um the haste might kill me in this fight. Okay, I have the unit no matter what here. I have the Shadow Siege on top floor no matter what. Oh no, it's the multi-strike guy. Everything's fine. It's not the haste guy. Woo! That means Shadow Siege can go middle floor and always like kill both large units. That's very good. Actually, do I want to put Shadow Siege top so that Shadow Siege can just eat a billion things in this fight? Yeah, probably. Maybe I stealth you. I think I'll stealth you. I guess I made my feast awkward, huh? So the issue with stealth is that you are making it so that the morsels you would normally be hiding behind your tanks are now visible, and your tanks are invisible, so you don't end up eating. Less of an issue with the feast, but it's like definitely a thing. Um, in retrospect, this floor should be right here since I ended up playing Shadow Siege up top, but I pivoted mid-turn about how I was going to play the turn. Yeah, I don't think I want stealth. Whatever. Let's eat that. I could eat that morsel instead. Yeah. Let's maybe go stealth idiot here. Deal with our fragile. Play the lower HP morsel master here. Petty theft for money. Play a wickless baron here. Play a wickless baron here. Play a morsel master here. Go yeah. Feast. Stealth this floor again. That's the damage from that trigger. Um, guess this is better. It's a little hard to care about the details in this fight when, like, Shadow Siege up top is just going to murder absolutely everything. Guess we'll just let this be fragile. So like mid-floor, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Now a bunch of morsels are going to die rather than me eating them. I probably like bail myself out via rubble morsel, but like it's a thing that's definitely happening here. Do I have an 11 HP morsel? I do have an 11 HP morsel. Yeah, that's a really good line then. Ooh, lifesteal. That means I can now play more things behind this. Highest attack power morsel is 9. That can go here and weaken this a bit. I can also just like play this and let it tank a hit on the front floor. Let's take a couple of lifesteal here. A couple more lifesteal there. Maybe a couple more lifesteal there. Like guarantee that we murder the boss. Yeah, maybe I just still play a thing, let this attack and die. Play some stuff out here. Man, if I keep randomly getting the stealth morsel back, this molten encasement back, it doesn't matter that I'm not that some of my units are stealthy and others aren't. Now I don't want to feast on this floor anymore. Yeah, Shadow Siege is not going to get to have its fun at this rate, which is a crying shame. So this is a great example of like why stealth can be dangerous alongside feeding, but feast bails us out. I also don't even know that I want to play this unit out. Like, our dregs are so much worse now that I just get all these morsels to fuck with every turn. There's a billion different ways to play this turn, just by the way. There we go. This is pretty sick. So do that. Feast. Go up to 5. I can check and see what kind of morsel this is. Ember. I guess we can go plus attack. I just have casually 9 stealth stacks on the bottom floor without even paying attention to what was going on down there. Like, legit hilarious. Yeah, I don't have the kill on the bottom floor. I'm like actually surprised. You dare hurt Shadow Siege? How dare you? Alright, there's a shit ton more stealth. Up, up, up. It died. I oddly enough don't feel like any of this is necessary. Do I dupe a Shadow Siege? Seems like duping one is like totally fine. Not because we need a second, but because if we like somehow miss it the first time with Flicker's Liquor, we get a second time. And there are some dream scenarios where we do just get 2 in play. I think card removes are awkward, so I am going to go this way. Oh, these are not good. Magic Power does almost nothing in my deck. Don't need more burnout stacks. I want my units to die. And, or hold on, Cleanse Seraph. Cleanse Seraph does not have Pyre Wings, right? No, Cleanse Seraph does have Pyre Wings, in which case Hammered Chest Plates is totally fine. Yeah, there's a Pyre Wing in wave 2, 4, and 6. Yeah, there's still an artifact that gives an extra unit upgrade slot. But I think I just accept this to make things significantly easier versus the Pyre Wings with some of my smaller morsels. Dupe that gentleman question mark. I don't. Gender unclear. All right. Let's go. This 2 Shadow Sieges? Is this what 2 Shadow Sieges looks like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Dreg champ. 2, 4, 6. Yeah. So fragile dreg into free shadow siege into champ into free shadow siege. All right. You're the worst of the morsel masters, awkwardly. I don't know if I play you. Like, I want good morsel master, wickless baron on that floor. I think I don't play you. All lifesteal. All 4 damage. Right back at me. Oh, Sweeper doesn't get to attack because of quick. Good call. Okay, so I will lifesteal here. Now, Wickless Baron goes here. The better Morsel Master goes here. Are you ever going to need to eat? It feels like anything that gets up there is dead to 400 damage. So now the question is, do I want this mid floor to turn this into a respectable floor, or do I want to be able to play a second morsel on this floor? An alternative line is to never play morsels and only stealth the bottom floor. That's very interesting. Like, bring back a lifesteal morsel and a stealth thing every turn. That win? It feels like that just wins. Uh, what beats that? Nothing? So the issue is I don't actually stack up lifesteal doing that, right? Like, I'm going to get hit for 15 and then exhaust the 1 lifesteal that I can get every turn. That might not be broken enough. I'll have a full health Shadow Siege and a large-ish Rector Flicker. Oh, right, 4 stealth because of Wax Snuffer. That's probably correct to do. Oh, right, cleanse. Uh, Maybe because of cleanse, I don't go like all out. I still have like holdover feast and things like that. I bet I can just win this fight normally. Oops, I'm full. Good turn. Yeah, I think I could have pulled more dregs out of my deck, to be honest. Ember Morsel, no Ember Morsel. Ember Morsel, no Ember Morsel. Okay. Attack, attack, kill. This is still attacking in for 15. I can Subsuming Blade to kill it. See if I can roll and make that free. Ha Take some, I don't know, lifesteal here. I don't know if lifesteal actually does anything right now. Maybe we just Shroud Spike this, get a whole bunch of both stats. Without thinking too hard. Morsel, Morsel, Feast. No one takes damage here. This is worth 200 damage on Seraph. More than that, actually. Attack, attack, attack. I don't really want to get this back, though. None of my morsels live otherwise. Yeah, okay. Causes the Rector to get bigger. Kind of amazing that, like, I could have used more space than what I have access to right now. Oh, I wonder if I play you now. You can just, like, duplicate some morsels on the bottom floor, and you can also take a hit. Sure. I don't really want that. I will take it. Yeah, I'm not even sure that I need anything else to beat Seraph than what I have right now. I have a +4 attack one. No. Okay. So we go Lifesteal, Feast, Lifesteal. Have some of that, I guess. Gold for score. Yep. How broken can I make this turn? Can I do Seraph without getting hurt? Maybe. Plus attack morsel. Hey, Thericus, welcome. Coming in on the tail end of a viewer-submitted challenge. Oh, fine and Andy, thank you very much for the support here. As always, very much appreciated. Alright, so we make a couple of damage shields. And we Shroud Mitosis them. Then we Feast. Okay, we're at taking 95 damage. No, 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 no. Stealth? Stealth do it? Aha! We heal versus Seraph. Yeah, first unit played each turn is fragile. All right, it took a couple of runs for that user-submitted challenge to go through successfully, but we did it. Admittedly, the first losses were like, well, the very first loss was like, whatever, just didn't come together. The second loss was totally my fault, and I think we could have beat Seraph with it, but I derped. Yeah, I do not believe Shadow Siege should have been nerfed. It was hard to get into play in the first place. Like, you really have to work for it, and now you have to work so much harder. Like, when the Shadow Siege nerf hit, I think I had about 150 hours in the game or something like that, and I could still count on my fingers, maybe on one hand, the number of times I had actually put Shadow Siege in play. Like, the unit was fine. The Darkus, I think the issue is that Shadow Siege looks better than it is, because any deck that is capable of putting a Shadow Siege into play probably beats Seraph, right? So it looks like Shadow Siege has close to a 100% win rate when it's in the deck. So when you're just looking at data and you're not interpreting why the data looks the way that it looks like Shadow Siege is so much better than it is. Yeah, we did put 2 Shadow Sieges in play on turn 1 of this fight. You make a good point, but that's not usually what happens. To be fair. What a great challenge. We had a very powerful and unique deck. With different units carrying different portions of the run. Like Wickless Baron did some serious work early on. Our champ did a ton of work in the mid game, and then Shadow Sieges did great work on the last 2 floors in particular. We were able to take most of the challenges. We didn't necessarily take all of them because like the one that was offered here was just like way too dangerous. I don't think we could have taken spikes and let in a whole bunch of our morsels died. But the deck was very, very strong. Shout outs to Shade Lamp for enabling some of the most broken Flicker Slicker things that I have ever seen.